Welcome to Booksmart Equestrian with Laura and with Zelia today. She's going to help. So I should be reading a lot more intensely. I've just been busy with work, so I've been reading a lot of work things. Teaching a graduate seminar on population and society, and then I'm trying to keep up with reading for an undergraduate methods class, so that takes up a lot of time. But that's no excuse. So instead of being able to tell you, I finally finished that book about training your hunter. Instead, I'm going to talk to you about what I've been reading about dressage. And I haven't been reading a whole lot about dressage, but it's still been fun. With this really wonderful world we have, Steve Jobs and iBooks and things. The United States Equestrian Federation has uploaded lots and lots of their training documents and their rules for disciplines to the web. And so they have them in PDF form, and you can upload them to your iBook. And so that's what I've done. What's been really fun is that I uploaded how to show your hunter, how to show your jumper, how to train your eventer, and how to train your dressage. Like what's the proper walk, trot, and canter, and what's the proper tack you're supposed to have, and the proper wardrobe, and what are the errors in tests, and how can you be eliminated, and what's expected of you, how to show at dressage. And even though I just said it, what's really, really wonderful about reading this is to really kind of know what they mean by medium walk versus free walk, what they mean by trot versus extended trot, collected trot. And so it's been a lot of fun, and it's especially fun to be reading those things when you're taking lessons from Janet Harms. And so here, for example, I have in my little iBook thing, the United States Equestrian Federation Dressage Division chapter. And I've been reading this like crazy. And it's the thing that gave me the idea that when I start riding, I should download tests and learn the tests and actually get scored on them. And so I mentioned this in Laura Loves Lessons, but here's Rennie and my first level test 1 score sheet. And again, I got this off the internet too. So I guess what I'm trying to say is there's so many different ways to learn. So I've been pulling down Horse Radio Network dressage shows and listening to them talking about dressage. And I've been exploring like the United States Equestrian Federation and the United States Dressage Federation and reading what they say about how to have impulsion and balance and submission and have a horse that's really being prompt and listening to you and what you're supposed to be doing when you're doing these tests. So I have that, and I love reading. It helps me to read it. And then I have really outstanding teachers in Stacy and Janet. And of course, I have outstanding horses in Violet and Rennie. So I guess my Booksmart Equestrian is kind of lame this week, that I'm telling you that you should be reading, to incorporate reading with your training, and that you shouldn't necessarily just buy books. You should look to see all the different ways that your different disciplines are trying to give you information that will help you be a better rider. So those are the two things I want to tell you. But then I want to tell you a side thing. So, I know that you know that where I'm boarding my horses, I think of as a sanctuary. But you know how sanctuaries are. They are sometimes filled with starchy people. And so, unfortunately for me, someone who has turned out to be a cold snake that I tried to cast away after hurting my family has been brought into my world at this barn. And so I'm learning the story of the bad penny. This person keeps turning up again and again. So I was feeling bad and sad, and it's very hard to see this person. Really hard. Really hard. And this morning I woke up and I thought, Laura, you've been riding horses and showing horses and loving horses and learning from horses and learning from horse people for a long, long time. You should start writing about it. And so I thought, I'm going to take this energy I have, negative and positive feelings, and I'm going to start writing. So I hope, now that I've said it out loud to you, to my blog, I hope I actually keep to that. I'm going to try to write. I'm going to write some children's stories with Rennie as the star, and then I'm going to try to write a story about what I've learned since I had my accident way back when, and the journey of taking Haley to make Rennie, and what I've learned from all of that. And right now, the working title for that book is Cold Snakes, Bad Pennies, and Good Ponies. So that's all for Booksmart Equestrian this week. I hope you have lots of midnight reading. You take care.